Vamos ahora a probar el bot. Vale, parece que funciona. Pues vamos al juego. A ver, esto ya sabéis que tarda unos segundos. Y ahora me dice que el programa no responde. Vale, ahora sí. No, ya alguna vez tenía que tener algún fallito técnico. Bastante bien me sale, por lo general los streams. Y casi siempre le suelo encontrar la solución. Vosotros el bot sí lo oíais bien, ¿verdad?
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted
Vale, nos ha
murder of June
faltado
Ballard
este
and
registro.
Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
So, you coming?
Voy a aprovechar para cotillear por aquí.
So, you coming?
We're coming. Yes.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Tranquilo, no te preocupes.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
De todas formas, esto es algo que ya hicimos ayer. Entonces voy a ir un poquito rápido y voy a ir a tiro hecho.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well.
Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company. Can't be that way, Phelps. Couldn't fit a rat through there.
Los puntos de interés aquí eran el molde, que estaba aquí en esta parte,
So this is where you sprang from.
y la habitación secreta.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Y por aquí yo diría que no hay más puntos de interés, pero me sigue sonando como si los hubiera.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny
Ah, mira, me he dejado salir. Muy buenas, gente. Bueno, agente no, sargento, que ya te dieron el ascenso. A ver, si nos acordamos de qué opciones tenemos por aquí.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant and now you start throwing your weight around?
I have a drugged-up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You have something on him, and now you're going to rat him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy?
Aquí en la lata, Amazon, aquí había una dirección. Vamos a probar aquí.
I never liked Bishop. He always made out like he was better than everybody else. He was no better than any of the other big shot creeps who came in here.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Ballard was out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite.
Bueno, todavía es la 1:30.
So let me put
Así
it
que la
in
noche
clear
es
terms
joven.
that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
think they like your...
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
They really don't want anybody getting the bishop before they do.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Make a move. Got here.
Keep it steady.
Give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here.
What the hell?
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my... Keep going straight.
Any Century Unit 415, possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, Unit to Ammo Code 3, identify.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
Put your hands in the air.
You get it. Give it one for me.
Don't make me chase you. You got a problem?
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Vaya dos patadas en la cara me acaba de pegar. Y encima me ha tirado el sombrero.
Farewell, cruel world.
Pues no le he atrapado vivo. En fin. Otra misión fallida.
Jesus, Cole!
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
Code 3.
No voy a preguntar por qué.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
Bishop, that's enough.
That girl made it all up.
Ahora se romperán los maderos y este se nos muere, ya verás.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
It's June Ballard. She's blackmailing me.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead. Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detectives are trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down. I'm gonna put holes. Captain doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
It's this way.
¿Dónde está que le he perdido?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. That's really the best McAfee
¿Dónde
got?
están?
Oh my God, they're everywhere. You have to get me out of here.
No, por aquí no hay nada.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it. I don't want to die here.
Find some cover! Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Come on, it's this way. All balance ball.
Worse than a war zone.
There's an army of them. We're done. I should have known that bitch was trouble. You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Puede ser una tontería de mierda.
I'll kill every last one of you if I have to. Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, it's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Can't hit him from here.
How about some more, asshole? LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Real clever, asshole.
This is really the best McAfee you got?
God, they're everywhere. You have to get me out of here.
¿Por qué no me deja dispararle?
For the love of God, how many are there?
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, it's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me? LAPD.
No, no me lo voy a saltar.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, it's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Hit him.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
No, esto lo tengo que estar haciendo mal.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, it's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me? I'll kill every last one of you if I have to.
They're everywhere.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
You're pretty good for a dead man. Damn.
Desde aquí sí.
Get me out of here.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
This is insanity.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Este ya tiene mejor
I
pinta.
don't want to die here.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
This is all Dallas' fault.
Those barrels at the base of the elevator column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly.
We're done. Find some cover.
Lo haremos.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
This way! I've got you, Phil! Stay down.
Get him
to the car. I can cover you from here.
Follow me.
You're almost there.
Stay in cover.
Bishop, that's enough. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit,
¿Qué
catches
le
a
ha pasado
fast
aquí en
stick
a
with
Sara?
Quentin for statch, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Vale, pues Sara ya sabes que el otro día le ha hecho proxy del stream y bueno, se quedó bastante afectada. Y entonces ha medio desaparecido.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something? I'm here.
Bueno, ella tiene sus cosas, pero no creo yo que se lo haya buscado.
Here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Pues yo no sabría qué consejo darte para eso. Yo no soy de los que se cuidan especialmente. Pero vamos, ya sabes lo que digo siempre, que yo tengo ahí un cuadro que envejece por mí, así que no me preocupo por esas cosas. Ah, sí, no he saludado. Muy buenas, Gerald.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch.
Por favor, no abuséis de los iconos, por favor. Que esto es un poquito molesto.
Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Okay, girls, please fill my cigarette.
I said we bust in there and find the guy.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
I don't need this?
Nice day for it. It wasn't safe around here anymore. He's good looking for a policeman.
¿Ese dónde va? Ah, vale.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Uy, qué iluso. Prefiero que conduzcas tú, dice el tío. Y más estando en la otra punta de la ciudad. Vale, pues entonces a la derecha, me meto por aquí y todo recto.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one. Just go easy, Phelps.
so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, is expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
Hey!
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with. What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Aquí hay un reguero de sangre, pero no me ha dejado observar nada.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely.
No tenéis que hacerlo.
Maldita sea, se me habían olvidado los bits. Y encima veo que Santa Rock ya va en cabeza con 500.
Muchísimas gracias, Virgilio. Y de todas formas no te preocupes que tampoco es necesario si no puedes.
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Es que le han dejado la cara hecha un cromo.
Interesting.
Y ahí que tiene como una marca de, como una huella de pisada, una huella de neumáticos. No sé.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Y la muerta no lleva documentación.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Ahora sí encaja.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Ya no hay música, así que ya debemos de haber acabado toda la investigación por aquí por la zona.
Any ideas?
Why not follow up on the Bomba? I could use a belt.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Pues si suena la música, lo mismo veis al avatar moverse. Vamos, ya habéis visto que antes me he puesto... Bueno, no habéis visto porque como he tenido que cortar. Un poco lejos.
Werewolf? For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. We've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks. Up ahead, you turn right.
There's a difference.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in the court?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, folks. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
No, el experto en baile es Proxy.
You're taking the next
No yo.
left.
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found it.
Con las cadenas de oro al cuello.
Hey, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ.
You going to pay for that?
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is... was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
¿Nos lo creemos? ¿O lo ponemos en duda? Vamos a creérnoslo.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always
No, pues ha
wore a red
funcionado.
garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
gesticula mucho. No me fío. Se siente incómodo. Vamos a ponerlo en duda.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Vale, 2 de 3.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Vale, aquí está tranquilo. Pero traga un poco. Traga saliva. Pero es que en la libreta no tengo nada que me pueda servir. No sé si usar la intuición o sería malgastarlo. Bueno, si tragas saliva entonces es que no tiene la boca seca, que es lo que suele pasar cuando estás mintiendo. O verdad o duda. Vamos a decir duda.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall.
Vale, 3 de 3.
One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
He drove me up to Mojave and he did some. I think he's a bit of a ganguero, but freaky nice.
Vale, ¿dónde hay una...?
Let's get out of here.
¿Dónde está el
Hey,
teléfono?
what's the
Aquí.
hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Hey, honey, what time do we get off waiting table?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please.
Thanks for your help.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Vale, vamos a ver cómo se llega. Pues está en la otra punta de la ciudad. Vale.
Jesus, Phelps!
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always.
Muy buena, Sailor.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Se me tuerce
Hey, come on!
y me despista.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my
KGPL 20th Century Unit. The citizen reports a man
Worse
with a
than I
gun
could ever have imagined.
on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
Take the next right.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
Me cambia la gente de carril.
Watch it, will you?
Hey, damn lunatic!
Take a left. Attaboy, up there you go right now. And left. You're making a right at the next intersection.
Take the next right.
You booze hound.
You're a different man in front of the captain, Phelps.
Take the next right.
Vale, este es donde antes.
Up ahead, you make a right. I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Every man for himself.
Casa más fea, por Dios.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Puesto que registrar la casa. A ver, nada en la peonola. Nada por aquí. Nada en este mueble. Aquí sí, como una especie de gafas.
Nope.
Sí, como de aviador. Pero no tienen nada.
Incidental.
Esto parece un secador, pero no estoy yo muy seguro. No, esos son más parecidos a lo que llaman los Magic Wand.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. A regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Lo que no sé si encontraremos aquí de la época era un aparato que tenían para adelgazar para las mujeres, que era como una cinta sujeta a un motor y que servía para agitar la zona de los muslos y del trasero. No sé si sabéis a cuál me refiero. Luego a ver si lo busco. No, no he visto ninguna fusta por aquí. Espera, dejadme que lo busque lo que os estaba diciendo. A ver, ¿cómo puedo buscar esto? Plataforma vibratoria, no. No. Lo más parecido que veo es esto que os voy a enseñar. No, no es este botón. Sí. Esta cinta, se la ponían. A ver si lo vemos. Mira, ahí lo ves. Se la ponían alrededor de la cintura o alrededor de los glúteos y eso empezaba a girar. Ves que tiene que está sujeto como a dos puntos, en el lado izquierdo y en el lado derecho, y eso giraba como un efecto vibrador y se iba alternando. Y eso lo utilizaban las mujeres para adelgazar hace ya unas cuantas décadas y para reafirmar determinadas partes del cuerpo. No, pero eso es de antes de los 80. A ver, vamos a ver qué encuentro por aquí. vibromasajeador, lo llamaban por aquí. Veo años 50, 60, 70, 80. Aquí en el buscador. No, pero entre las fotos no veo nada de este estilo. Sobre todo eso último. A ver, otra imagen. Pues esto tenía que costar una pasta para esa época. Sí, hombre, ese sí es moderno. A ver, volvemos al juego.
I don't think so.
Joder, ¿aquí en este juego es que no friega nadie o qué? El apartamento 2 del 1050 de Huntley Drive.
Selena and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it.
No,
Phelps.
pero
Get
que es
nasty
muy
when it
muy
bursts.
clásico de esta época. Y me he acordado, simplemente.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Esto parece una llave.
Good to me.
Pero la llave no me da una pista de qué es lo que abre. Sigo oyendo esa música, así que tiene que haber más cosas.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
The circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
pues eso parece que ya empiezan a aparecer cosas que se repiten. Y el psicólogo este empieza a estar implicado en más crímenes. Por aquí ya hemos mirado. Pues es que ya no sé por dónde mirar. Vamos a ver qué pistas me han aparecido por aquí. Nada nuevo.
I doubt it. This isn't what we're looking for.
Esto es lo que faltaba.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
$30 un traje. Hombre, lo ha dicho como si fuera caro. Y un poco menos de media caldera.
What do you think?
Canvassing the neighbors. Not a bad idea. See what you can turn up.
No creo que me deje preguntar a los vecinos. No, este no aparece el aldaba en dorado. Entonces por aquí no puedo hacer nada. Ah, mira, ahí tenemos una señora.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Que encima pone cara de cotilla. Así que hasta lo mismo me dice algo.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you
No soy
understand,
una
but
filgona, dice.
Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out, and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Pues hasta no ha habido ni que preguntarle. ¿Lo has soltado todo, la muy chismosa?
I'm at a loss.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Bueno, este por lo menos está cerca.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off their backs for a while.
Take the next right.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Keep on straight.
Any Central Unit, Car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Turn back, we're going the wrong way.
¿Cómo que vamos hacia el revés? Si me has dicho que siga hacia adelante. A ver, ¿dónde estoy? Vale, pues derecha. Qué diseño más raro tiene este barrio, por Dios.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the
slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber. He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Size 11s.
¿Las huellas de qué eran? ¿De un 46? No, las huellas eran del 41 y el 41 era lo que tenía la mujer, pero eran zapatos de hombre. Así que esto no puede ser una pista que me vaya a servir, que lo pueda relacionar con la escena del crimen.
Maybe if... No.
La enfermedad del alcoholismo. No parece ni que lo haya abierto.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Vamos a decir que es verdad.
We know that she drinks, Jacob. Drunks have regular haunts, places they feel relaxed.
Celine did most of her drinking at home. She didn't have many friends left. Not many alcoholics do. Not real friends, anyway.
Eso no se lo cree ni él, porque además nos han dicho que era un habitual de ese bar.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Esto sí es verdad porque nos dijeron que tuvieron una discusión.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
No me fío. Mueve mucho los ojos, mueve mucho la cabeza. Vas a decir que es mentira.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
¿Nos lo creemos? ¿O lo ponemos en duda? Lo vamos a poner en duda.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay. Just need that.
What's this bunker?
¿Cómo se peleaba con este que no me acuerdo?
You're not being rational.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Vale, pues veo que son ya las 3, entonces vamos a dejarlo por aquí, que ya es muy tarde. Y como con este juego no se sabe si se ha salvado o no se ha salvado, pues ya veremos dónde aparezco mañana. En fin, pues nada, muchísimas gracias como siempre por venir, por los bits. Y venga, todos a la cama. Hasta mañana.